everyone, and welcome to another game of Texas Hungry EU4 Superstates mod. Today, we're probably going to, first of all, wait for the war with Virginia to end. And once we're done doing that, I'm thinking we'll wage war on Florida. Our coalition is falling apart, and Florida is allied with Mississippi, Tennessee, and West Florida, which are exactly the places we want to take. We'll vassalize each one, or vassalize or conquer each one by one. Right now, we're just waiting for this war with Virginia to end, or for our manpower to go up a little. So, let me see. Take Williamson. Yeah, I don't want to wage war on Illinois. So right now we're just going to let time pass. I'm not sure why our armies are divided like this, but you just stick around there. Make sure that Virginia doesn't send anybody after us. And who are we at war with? New York and Virginia. Oh, Jamaica's self-sustaining. Well, let's wait for that colonist to come back home. And where do we want to send him? We can colonize pretty much anywhere we can see. I think we had a mission some time ago to colonize Panama, but really the Caribbean is just so valuable. I don't see the point. Let me turn this off. All right. I think Tortuga is ours. Tortuga? You mean Texas? Let me see, where... How dare you imply that Tortuga is not an inalienable part of Texas? Okay, let's separate our... separate the transports that we'll need. Well, right now we're blockading Virginia for our allies. We're not doing a great job now, but, you know, we're doing it. Regrettably, we have lost the trade dispute casus belli against Puerto Rico, so Puerto Rico no longer feels safe threatening us. That's good. My problem is that South Carolina, I believe now, only exists as the... No. Oh, now this is, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico now controls the Turkish islands. The Turks and Caicos Sea. Okay, Turks and... No, these are the Turkish islands. Let's see. We can get a lot of stuff by letting our governor stay in power, but we have low Republican tradition, so we are going to want to take the 525 candidate, the military candidate, Coke Ireland. Coke Ireland, come on down. And are we saving up for something? I don't think so. I think I just didn't know what to do. We are going to probably build a constable over here. Are there any more sugar islands? Doesn't look like it. Any valuable products up here? Somewhere we can boost trade? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? I don't see anything worth spending money on. So let's just build workshops in the places that we already have constables. See, if you aren't in a good position to take advantage of trade, it's a great idea to boost lots of production. But if you're in a good position for trade, then it's best to just leave production mostly alone and instead try to focus on trade. The really valuable stuff you do want to produce more of, but right now we don't have the technology to actually produce light plantations. So, yeah, we're just going to build some basic productive areas in the sugar plantations, and otherwise let's build a market in Jamaica and some markets on the mainland. We want to control the Gulf Coast. Alright. I think North Carolina can handle Virginia on their own. We don't really have to worry about them. Conversion successful, thank you. 62 months to convert Ford. I think they'll come around. So let's speed up time. And we have a free diplomat. I suppose we can forge a claim on Florida, but they already have 20 aggressive expansion against us, and claims don't take that long, so I might as well just let things slide for now. I want Mississippi out of the coalition against me. Yeah, Coahuila is still in the coalition. Let's see, who's still in the coalition? Coahuila, Sonora, Sinaloa, Nebraska, Kentucky, and Mississippi, and a bunch of Mexican states, and just 3 American states. I think they'll drop out of it soon. I think they'll get over it. I don't see what connection aggressive expansion actually has with the coalition. I don't see any clear indications that it causes people to join the coalition. Maybe it's just like opinions or something. I'm not sure. Because the guys in the coalition do not have the most aggressive expansion. Necessarily. No, they probably, they weigh a lot of things. Now let's get my troops on that transport and send them on over to Tortuga, Texas. My Texan Caribbean colonies. Wow, Puerto Rico is just moving along. Puerto Rico wants to be a world power. Well, we'll let them expand. I don't see any point in bothering them. What do we want to do? Do we want to improve relations with Florida? Do we want to improve relations with Coahuila? It's a pity we can't peacefully vassalize people. Huh. Yeah, we have improved relations with Georgia right now. We could offer an alliance to Georgia. Let's see. We already have all the alliances we can get, but if we take away our military access from Tennessee, we can get an alliance with Georgia. So let's see. Alliance with Georgia. But wait, are they enemies of North Carolina? Yes, they are enemies of North Carolina. We don't want to do that. Eventually we're going to take Georgia, but our next war is going to be against these people. So what do I want to do? Why don't I forge that claim? I think I have a good advisor for it. Yeah, I have spy offense plus 10%, so we're going to forge a few claims. We'll forge a claim on Florida, Duval, and we'll forge a claim on Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. We have to wait for the limit to expire. There we go. Shelby. Now, if we get caught in either of those, there's a very good chance that... Oh, we can afford a new idea. Do we want a new idea? No, we do not. No, we do not. We want new technology. That's the way forward. So we will not be moving south. We've already taken 2 Mexican states as our vassals. We'll be probably taking maybe Florida and Tennessee, possibly Florida or Tennessee as our vassals. Can we integrate these Mexican states? I don't think we can. Actually we can. Just not while we're at war. So we have to wait for this war to end. Virginia's got it handled. No, not Virginia. North Carolina's got it handled. They can take it. Let's advance technology. We can now build training fields, and we can now build march. So we'll save up for a march. We're making a lot of money. Actually, can we get advisors? Right now, I like that advisor, but eventually I like another one. Reduce yearly inflation. What is my yearly inflation? Well, it's not bad. I mean, no inflation is good, but ours isn't bad. Our land maintenance modifier is not bad. We've got some pretty good advisors. Yeah. We'll leave it like that for now. Our money's going up. We'll gain lots of military points. We'll eventually probably wage war on these New York areas, these New York colonies. But for now, we're just going to colonize ourselves. Nice Baptist states. And is it really accurate to say that these are disconnected Catholics? Is the northeastern seaboard really controlled by Catholics? I don't think so. Disconnected Catholics. Mormon. Well, of course, no states are controlled by the Mormons. I don't think. So... Force limits modifier doesn't really help us, but discipline is always nice. But no, I think morale of armies and fort defense is more useful to us right now. So we lose one stability either way. Now, can we regain that stability? Would it be wise to regain that stability? We can't do much with our administrative technology, so I think right now stability is more valuable to us. Yeah, we don't want rebellions, we want to build up our manpower. Let this war end, let time pass, let our reputation restore itself, and just ease on down. Those claims are coming along nicely. Alright. Alright. Our pasty white little soldiers are happy as can be. Chihuahua. Maybe we should improve relations with Chihuahua. I'd like to annex at least one of these guys, and that'll give us an open space to vassalize both Florida and Mississippi. We might absorb West Florida and Tennessee, but there are a lot of provinces in these two, and I'd like to see them vassalized. Of course, once we do all of that, there's probably going to be a giant coalition against us. We already have a lot of aggressive expansion. Our army's elan strikes fear into the enemy. Our policy of choosing the offensive over the defensive has... We chose the defensive over the offensive. Oh well, whatever. Has led to tales about the elan of our armies. Gained 25 prestige. Well, good. We were running low on prestige. It might be a good idea to start exploring soon. So I think I'll build a bark in New Orleans, Yeah, New Orleans. Okay, Chiapas has left the military coalition. Well, we don't even know where Chiapas is. Okay, there it is, Chiapas. I think California is probably going to get their hands on Petan, which is a place that we need in order to form a golden circle, but I'm not too intent on forming the golden circle. Right now I'm just worried about the Confederate States of America. Right now I'm saving these files as CSA videos. This is going to be like CSA 6. Yeah, I started this hoping to form the Confederate States of America. We'll probably include Kentucky and Virginia, possibly Maryland into our Confederate States, but I don't really want to take most of the United States. I don't want the filthy North. They can stay where they are. I'll probably absorb this whole area. Maybe extend our empire to the east. I don't know. I'd like some African colonies. I'd like to colonize Brazil. But we'll see how all that goes. Now let me see the climate map. Where is a place that is not tropical in Brazil? Okay. These areas are not tropical. So we could colonize those much more easily. Once we have the island of Hispaniola, then we'll start colonizing Brazil. And after that, Africa. And from there, who knows? Maybe I'll spread to India. Maybe I'll take Japan. Who knows? Who can say? And good God, North Carolina, end the war, okay? Just end the freaking war. I wish you could place pressure on your allies to end the war somehow. Nebraska has left the military coalition. Yeah, they're all going to join up again once we take these states. But for now, they're happy with us. What claims does he have? Not many. Well, what I could do is vassalize West California, acquire all of Mississippi, and hand over Harrison to West California. Okay, the trial. Why do my sons keep getting on trial? Yeah, right now points aren't too useful to us, so I'll take the Republican tradition and lose 50 of all of my monarch points. Now is the point at which we can afford that. Naval force limit, okay. Let's put a explorer. Okay, we don't have enough power to put explorer on there. So we'll wait 2 months, and that should give us enough diplomatic points to create an explorer. And then we can start exploring the world. Yeah, I want to see what's been going on over here in Europe and Asia. I can see some hints of it. Brittany is still around, England is spreading, Denmark is pretty powerful. But I don't see the whole picture. Look, North Carolina, it's over, okay? Wyoming, okay, my governor, we have discovered that Wyoming has canceled the military access that they have been generously given by us. We don't care. Looks like the New York Army is trying to retake territory from I don't know who. Looks like Ohio, probably. It looks red, and Ohio is red. Come on, North Carolina, seriously? We have 40,000 troops, we can totally take this. I don't know what you're waiting for. But I'm tired of waiting. Let's put our explorer on his ship and send him to go explore. Who knew St. Bartholomew would actually come in handy? We might want to take Bermuda. Who knows? You go over here. It's possible that Florida will not be able to call her allies in. I'm thinking she will. Just in case, I'm going to start building some cogs. I can afford to build four cogs. And that will hopefully be enough. Our military limit, yeah, we can afford to build some more military up here. I think I'll build 3 states longbowmen and 2 cannons. And once those are complete, say next spring maybe, we'll start a war. What else can we build? How about another state's longbowman down here in East Baton Rouge? Now let me see. No, we can't do that. That would put us over the limit. You come back. We'll build these 5 troops, and that'll put us right at the limit. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. North Carolina, the war is over. Just okay. Your dreams of world domination are never going to come to fruition. North Carolina, we are going to dominate you one day. Okay, improvements in naval technology. Do we want the inflation? I think yes, we do. Let's take that inflation and go invest in that advisor who's going to decrease our inflation. It's going to hurt our economy for a while. Okay. This is all done, and it's only summer. So you guys converge in... Where is this? Craigid. I'll start forming a claim on Mississippi, so it'll be easier to core. Do I want to vassalize Mississippi, or... I don't know what I want to do with Mississippi. Remember I said we could vassalize West Florida and hand them Harrison? That's not a bad idea. It is their core, after all. It would give us a free core. That would save us points. Yeah, you're going to be able to abandon cores in Art of War. Now, do we want to put a leader down here? I don't think we can. We want our leader up here with the fewer numbers. So put Coke Ireland in charge of that. And let's wage war on Florida. Or we could wage war on Tennessee. Tennessee is allied with Alabama and Florida. No, I want a war against all these states. I want as much a chance of causing trouble as possible. So we're going to wage war on Florida. We don't need North Carolina. Conquest of Dade or Conquest of Duval? I think Dade. So they will hopefully call all of their allies into the war. That's what I'm hoping for. I'll head north. He's got a big old bad general, but he's only got 6 troops. So let's declare the war, I think. Let's put our fleet out there first to blockade Mississippi. And tell all of our fleets to go home at war. Go home. Yeah, our explorer is repairing. Go home when at war. That should do it. I didn't know we had so few ships. I am rather worried, but... Okay, no, not on Mississippi. I am a little worried that I'm overlooking something. It's possible, I suppose, that Mississippi will call people into the coalition, but I don't think they can do that. Florida is going to run its own war, so... Let's see who joins in. Alright, they all joined in! Now, where is he headed? He's headed to Cado. He's probably going to get there too soon. Yeah, he's got a general. We'll send our guy into Lee. No, let's send him over into Davidson. And you pursue him into Cado. That's swampy territory. But we have such a numerical advantage, and we have all of that discipline, I think we can take him. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. Okay, slave uprising. I forgot to slow down time. Okay, slow down time. And you will head to Lafayette. We'll let them come at us for now because... Oh my. No, don't head to Lafayette. Head to Shelby. And you stay there. Oh, we are taking attrition. I do not like attrition. Craigid. Alright, then you head over into Shelby. He's going to arrive on the 9th. He's going to arrive on the 30th, so we'll head over here. Yeah, that scared him. We'll take him in Lee. Okay, no, now he's heading into Davidson. He's probably going to beat us there. Davidson, the 15th. Okay, we're gonna get him. So... let that happen. He can probably repel us with that 2-star general. But not if we bring our own general. The 12th? Yep, the battle happens. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to try and engage my fleet. Florida probably has a pretty powerful fleet, I'm guessing. Yeah, the battle's pretty much decided. We'll just let it go down. Yeah, our beautiful artillery is winning the day for us. Let's go hit his troops. Now see, I know exactly what they're going to try and do. They're going to try and regroup and come up through Lauderdale and attack my siege forces. Let's see, do we stand a chance of getting them? Yes. See, it's exactly what I thought they'd do. They're going to try and regroup, come up through here or something. But we're going to block them off. I'll put my big army in Mobile. Attrition shouldn't be too bad. So we'll stay there and occupy these areas. And once they're all occupied, we'll negotiate a truce with Tennessee and Mississippi. So, yay Texas. Texas forever. Ah, I love being so powerful. I know, it sounds arrogant, but you know, we are hungry, hungry Texas. We're gonna eat up the South. Now, are there any... Okay. Our revolt in Erie, New York? In Erie, New York? Did I occupy that? I'm not particularly worried about it. Okay, so I'm the one who occupied Erie, New York. Huh, who knew? Let's explore. Yeah, we might want to take Bermuda, I don't know. It looks useful, but it looks also like it's colonized. So, Well, this is a nice relaxing session. I don't have to worry about any giant coalitions, not just yet. The coalition is probably going to reform pretty soon. Just let these sieges go right up. We're losing a lot of men because of the attrition, but we should be fine. Yeah, the attrition is at 0% for him. Yeah, the attrition is at 1% for most of these people, and that's not a lot. Maybe 60 men for them. Alright, Siege of Harrison is over. And we want to have a normal election. So Mark Moody becomes ruler. The problem with this is that it means that we lose our governor as the leader. So we'll appoint the new governor as your leader. And you head on down there. Virginia has accepted peace with North Carolina, finally. And you head into Leon. You head on down into Duval. Okay, don't head on down into Duval. Head on down into Leon. We'll wait for these places to siege up. I'm thinking that's an allied army, yeah. So once West Virginia belongs to us, we won't be having so many problems. Of course, by the time that happens, we'll have such a large army down here, we'll have crushed them. This is going to be a straightforward, easy war. The thing to worry about is that the alliance is pretty much on the edge of forming. Georgia likes us. They probably won't be in the alliance. In the coalition, that is. I don't think. It's possible they will be. My ports are blockaded. Yeah, and my ports... You know, my ports. My Caribbean ports. Alright, there's the Portuguese Empire. Nova Scotia. Well, I guess that's always existed. That was a Canadian province. New Hampshire. Look at that. New Hampshire. Maine is just gone. I don't see Maine. Wait, here it is. Maine! Or no, that's Kennebec. Yeah, that is Maine. They're one province. Shelby is ours. Alright, let's negotiate with Tennessee. Tennessee belongs to Texas. That gives us 68% overextension. Good lord. Well, that's life. We have a claim on one of them, but it still costs us 100 diplomatic power. Wow. Wow. 68 overextension, 100 diplomatic power. That's life. Tennessee belongs to Texas. Let's start coring. 180 power. Look at that. I have a claim there. What are... Increased coring because of national traditions of North Carolina? North Carolina? North Carolina. It's because North Carolina has a core here. Not because they conquered it. It's just they start out with a core here. Yeah, North Carolina's not going to be happy with us after this. Sonola has left the military coalition after we conquered Tennessee. Well, what do you know? There's probably going to be rebellion. Yeah, the computer doesn't like losing. Mohican has left the coalition. The siege of Hines is over. Sonora has left the coalition. Yeah, I guess maybe they see... Yeah, we don't care about your peace offer. What we'll do is... My original plan of conquering Mississippi probably isn't going to... It might work if we can actually core these... Holy hell! 308 administrative power to core... Mississippi, you had better not have North Carolinian ideas. Okay? Okay. His provinces, do they have coring costs? No special coring costs on them. Now, I could hand over Davidson to North Carolina, but... yeah. I think the plan is to still... let's see, how much does it cost to fully annex? Yeah, it's just 20%, 32% overextension to annex West Florida. I'm thinking that's what we'll do. Let's vassalize Mississippi. And does Mississippi have any claims on West Florida? Please let Mississippi have claims or something. Yeah, Mississippi has claims, but not cores. So... and I don't believe we have any claims on Mississippi. It's not going to be easy going for us. When will this be done? 1502. Well, that'll be in plenty of time. They'll have rebelled like 3 times by then. Mississippi. I don't know. You can be my vassal. I'll take West Florida. You give me money. Everything will be beautiful. We have gained the conquest Caucasus Belli against Mississippi. They hold provinces that we have claims on. We have claims on Mississippi? Why? How? How did that happen? I need to start doing Twitch chat so I can really ask questions. Because I have no idea what just happened. Nebraska's outraged at us. Iowa's outraged. Illinois hates us. Okay, let's improve relations with Ohio and Colorado that already likes us. And with New Mexico, well, no, we want to keep one of our diplomats free. Illinois has entered into a military coalition against us. They will find no safety in numbers. Yeah, this is eating up our manpower. Militarily, they never stood any chance against us. But it's just going to be so hard for us to conquer all of this. We just don't have enough diplomatic power to take all of West Florida. Okay, what we'll do... I forgot to incorporate one of these countries. So we'll want to incorporate them after the war. Well, I didn't exactly forget. because I couldn't have. North Carolina wouldn't end its war with Virginia that I was a part of, so... yeah, glorious arms, okay. Plus 100% prestige from land battles. West Florida wants to surrender, but I don't think they want to vassalize or anything. Yeah, what I'll do once this is all over... oh, crap. I won't be able to incorporate them as vassals. I don't have enough diplomatic points. Well, let's take a better statesman, so we can get more diplomatic points. And... well, I can always break my alliance with North Carolina, or I can just take on more relations than I can handle. Let that go for a while. I get 10 diplomatic points per month now. Escambia, we won. Okay. I don't want to vassalize them, I want to conquer them. So, how much does that cost? 100 diplomatic points, and I think it'll put us right at the 100% limit for overextension, yeah. I can do it. It'll kill my diplomacy. I don't know. We'll leave them like they are for now. You know, we might just let them go. You know, Florida doesn't need to be under our control. Or wait. Does Florida have claims here? No. Not in any way. Never mind. I might have to let West Florida have its way. West Florida might get away from us. We just don't have enough diplomatic points to be able to do all of that. We're gonna need diplomatic points after the war. I can break my alliance with North Carolina. They aren't really useful. Yeah, allies aren't really useful to me for some reason. None of my allies have been really helping me out. Let's continue our conversion efforts. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll break my alliance with North Carolina and integrate these guys. I'll take West California, Florida as my vassal. I'll have more diplomatic relations than I can handle. And I'll just keep it that way. But we'll break our alliance with North Carolina after this war is over. They might join the coalition against me. Can we improve relations with them? Yes, we can. I want to improve relations. I don't want them to dislike us. North Virginia has entered into a coalition. North Virginia? North Virginia? Where's... That's North Virginia. Well. I guess they entered into a coalition against us. That's, that happened. Alright, it looks like we are spending too much. Okay, foreign plots. Wild rumors are circulating about our nobility plotting with foreign powers. Hysteria grows and the mood is fearful. The people demand that we strike at the traitors, but wiser minds say that we must let the tradition of the Republican justice take its course. I can lose 10 Republican tradition and gain 253 ducats, or lose 1 stability. Are you crazy? I'll just lose Republican tradition and gain money. What do I need Republican tradition for? To increase my stability. That's the only reason I have it. For now, I think it's best we back off the military points. We'll hire a cheaper military advisor. He increases our national manpower, which is what we need. You blockade. Speed this up. Right now, we do not have the war goal. We will. Let's send our explorer out to go explore. I'm probably going to want naval access from some great empire. Spain, maybe? Is this Spain or Castile? I don't know. I'm gonna say Castile, because I seldom see Spain actually exist. That's very unusual for Spain to form. Alright, let's see. Despite how easy it is for them to form, and Florida will not be a Texas vassal. That's not gonna work. Well, I didn't see that coming. It might be possible to, like, take one of their provinces and then make them into a vassal. Sometimes that works. Take 1 or 2 of their provinces and then turn them into a vassal. Or rather, take 1 of their provinces and turn them into a vassal, and then hand their province back to them. That sometimes happens. I don't see how I can't vassalize them. They're just like 4 guys. 4 little territories. I have 4 provinces. 4 provinces. Look at my big ol' allied army. Carolina. That is neat. Yeah, they absorbed all this territory and they became Carolina. Carolina. Carolina hungry. Siege of Hillsborough. So let's see. Maybe if I take Hillsborough, they'll become a vassal. No. Hillsborough and Duval? No. Maybe Duval and Dade? Or I could take all of them and then just turn them into a vassal. I think that's what I'll do. I'll ask for full annexation, and then turn them into a vassal. It's a nasty little trick, but you can do it. Assuming you have the diplomatic points for it, of course. Oh, now they will become a vassal. That's because I hadn't taken all of them before. Okay, this is going to give us a lot of aggressive expansion, but... you know, fuck it. We've got 5. We've got 5. Oh, the coalition is forming. The coalition is forming, guys. Dissolve the alliance with North Carolina. Oh, it's delicious. We're going to annex Tamaulipas or whatever. This will probably cause our vassals to hate us. But who cares? Okay, canceling... No, we want to improve relations with Carolina. Why do they hate us so much? Just because we broke? Just because we broke an alliance, okay? Look, we helped you out with your stupid wars. We didn't abandon you back then. I'm just doing this because, I need to absorb these guys. I'll make another alliance with you. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Yeah, Carolina is a good ally. We like them. It's going to be hell to absorb them. I think in the end I'll make... Oh. Yeah, in the end I'll make them into a vassal. Or I could break them up and then make them into a vassal. Make them into a couple vassals. Okay, I think I want to improve relations with some of my vassals. If they don't like us, then that's bad. Right now they're behaving as good vassals. So let's improve relations. We are integrating. We are integrating. I do want to form an alliance with Carolina. We're going to put that there. Maybe the computer will see that and show us mercy. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Excuse me. Where do I want to put this? Just in case we get attacked by Illinois somehow. Let's put it there. I don't want to spread farther north than Butler. Lafayette? Seriously? Guys? Lafayette? You thought that was a good idea? We don't know. All we do is rebel. We don't think. Sometimes I really wonder about these vassals. Alright, that's 52 minutes. It's 9 o'clock over here. Yeah, I decided to do this video at night. Hopefully my bird would be a little quieter at night, and she is. She's tucked away in her cage. And why is she in the same room as my computer? Because she likes company. You know, I'm not going to change my life for you people. She likes to be where the action is. Alright. We cannot improve relations with Carolina any further. Can never have too much manpower. We'll improve relations with Florida. And we're losing 2... Oh, we're losing just 1 diplomatic point per month? I don't know how this is working out. Yeah, I still think we're going to make the alliance with Carolina. We'll still be making 9 points per month, which is plenty. That's plenty. I don't like how California is spreading in Central America. But there's not much we can do about it. Okay, you've already made your trip? Wow, that was fast. Mali. Portugal is colonizing Africa. Why don't I head into the Mediterranean? I think we get like a special reveal if we make enough contact with the Europeans. Or maybe it's a date thing. I don't know. How's Australia doing down here? Oh my! The Northern Territory is not joking around, and neither is Queensland. That's very interesting. Northern Territory is no joke. Okay, naval research wrong. It seems as if a leading shipwright in our country has written a very convincing document detailing about how the new ship technology that his rival has been trying to get funding for will never work and may even cause ships to sink before they leave the harbor. That must be right! Lose 50 diplomatic power, or ignore them and lose 10 prestige. We need that diplomatic power, so lose 10 prestige. He's crazy. Our new ships are... Ship shape? Ship shape? And Carolina is colonizing. I'm fine with that. Colonize all you like, Carolina. Now that I think about it, it might be best for us to take Guyana. I don't know if we can form colonies like that. My thing about taking Guyana is that it's tropical. Yeah, it's all tropical. So... yeah, I have reservations. Okay, how is Tom... okay, yeah. We're going to be able to do that without losing too many diplomatic points. And we'll wait for that to refill. And I may absorb Chihuahua. Oh, thank God. I may absorb Chihuahua. I'm definitely going to absorb these three eventually. Colony becomes self-sustaining. Alright. Slow progress. Lose 10 Republican tradition. Excellent. Accepted culture lost. Oklahoman lost. Alright. I'm fine with that. Tamaulipas. Yeah, okay, we annexed Tamaulipas. Lacays. Cotton producing. Okay. Tamaulipas is now part of Texas. And we'll use that diplomat to improve relations with West Florida, probably. Or form an alliance with Carolina. Yeah, we need that alliance. Carolina is a great power. And they can help us in case of a coalition. Which the coalition has grown just a little. Georgia Tex-Mex is lost? What are my chances of rebellion? Mostly not bad. A little in Lafayette. Nebraska's entered into the coalition, worrisome. Look, all we did was take vassals, guys. There's no reason to get worried. Puebla entered into the coalition. Puebla's not going to do a thing to me. Yeah, Coahuila just stays in that coalition. I do want their land, so they are not mistaken. I do want to control them. They are quite astute. Let's see. Build a workshop in Marone. Maybe a trade depot in Tortuga. A marketplace in Tortuga. Now, we're not particularly Republican. Okay, the nation of Carolina, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Carolina conquest of Arlington against Kentucky, North Virginia, Georgia State. This is a war they have started. Kentucky is allied with Georgia. Yeah, Kentucky is going to be the war leader. Alright. What I'm thinking is we can occupy Kentucky and take Georgian territory. I'm not sure, but I might want to do that. So we'll send you north. Looks like Georgia has joined in the war. There's a big old war right here. We'll probably join in. Let's see, turn the K into a city. I wouldn't mind that. Let's just get you up into Madison. Up into Lee so that you can attack Madison. Or Shelby so that you can attack Warren. I think I accept. And the Catholics in Lafayette rebel. Well, you would, wouldn't you? You guys can take North Carolina. We're not worried about our ally. We're just in this for ourselves. And who do I want to be our next leader? It looks like the best choice would be bureaucratic candidate Ross Daniel. So Ross Daniel, come on down. You get to be the next king. And he's a 2-star general. He is not bad. Not bad for a bureaucratic candidate. Another revolt in Davidson? Davidson? Where's Davidson? Oh, right there. That's a big old revolt. And wow, we are losing that battle. Wow. That was bad. We lost a lot of men. You go... No. No. We'll let you occupy that for a while. It's possible one of them will try and come up through Davidson. And besides, you're suffering. I don't get how, despite that they're suffering attrition, they recover men. They have no trouble with manpower. The rebels are automatically resupplied from an infinite fund of manpower. They never run out. Yeah, my vassals are going to occupy Georgia for me. I'm going to rack up war score by occupying the war leader, Kentucky. And my armies at home will stay as armies at home. It doesn't matter what they do to me, they really can't oppose this army. A 2-star general with Texas's stats. That's just crazy. But they can occupy Carolina all they like. All that matters is my war score. Lose 50 diplomatic power because of trade wars. Why can't you think of the Republic? Why can't you love Texas? Now, I do not need this crap. Probably he's going to come in and try and defend them. Which, dude, you're breaking your awesome siege to come help your loser allies in a battle you can't possibly win. Shame on you. You do not love your country. Whatever your country is, I don't know. I can't believe we've had to break our occupation of Georgia for this crap. Just some battle. I do not have that much manpower. I do not have that much manpower. Let's occupy the rest of Kentucky. And hope that our vassals are smart enough to occupy Georgia. I don't think they are. The computer's just terrible at this. Mississippi, West Virginia is occupying? They must be allies with Carolina, or vassals of Carolina. No, they're just on their own war. I don't know why. Okay, Ohio wants military access. Why not? Why not? We are sieging Franklin, Kentucky. Oh, I don't like this war. Maybe I was mistaken to get into it. Yeah, we are getting war score. We have 4% war score. We need at least 10% to make any demands. Yeah, the war goal is probably over here somewhere. We want to occupy as much of Georgia as possible. Let's go take out that army over there. The Holy Roman Empire has elected Austria again. Yeah, no shit. Austria, you don't say. So let's take out this army with our vassal help. And there's no need to attach to our armies anymore. I think we're losing a lot of power. Yeah, we do not have much manpower over here. That's odd. Where did most of my army go? I guess it just wasn't a very big army to begin with. Okay, we lost a claim on some province, I don't even know where it is. Okay, nobles demand recompensation. The state lived off the contribution of the nobles for a long period of time now. Now the country is doing well, so the nobility is eager to get their cut. Lose 2 stability or lose 1 stability and 272 ducats. Okay, we'll pay them off. We want Georgian soil. Yeah, we have to occupy as much of this territory and this territory as we can. I wish my vassals would be smart enough to occupy. Okay, 2 loans, no problem. I'll just fire my... well, I can't fire anybody really. We're losing money. It's probably because our trade fleets are staying at home because it's war. So, tell our trade fleets to ease up. These guys don't have a navy. I wish your navy could tell whether or not our enemies have a navy. My governor, ungrateful natives of Le Case, have risen up and attacked our settlement, but, you know, we're protecting it. It doesn't really matter. Trade dispute against Puerto Rico. Yeah, I don't get it. Puerto Rico is not part of the coalition. How do they have the balls to start a trade war against us? Trading insurers have it to us. Okay. You get out of there. And probably head down to Muskogee. You've got a cannon, you can take them on. Looks like we have enough to claim something. I want Madison. I want Madison. Okay. I'm just worried that... What's the war goal? Take Arlington. We have refilled the war goal. I'm worried that Carolina is going to want to make peace. Yeah, we can break our alliance with Carolina. I don't care about Carolina one bit. I just want, say, these counties? These counties. What can we get? Indiana. Have them release Indiana? No. Kentucky as vassal? I don't think so. I don't think that can happen. We could ask for Warren. Do I need Warren County to form the Confederate States? I don't think so. Let's see. Confederate States, Warren County. Warren County. Okay, I need Hines, Harrison, Lauderdale, Lee, Montgomery, Jefferson, Mobile, Madison, Fulton, Richmond, Chatham, Muskogee, Wake, Buncombe, Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg. That had better be a state, because I am not taking Mecklenburg, Germany. New Hanover, Pitt, Richland, Charleston, Richmond, Princess Anne, Warwick, Arlington, Rockingham, Roanoke. Doesn't look like I need Warren. Yeah, I don't think I need Warren. But I do need Madison. Oh, crap. I do not want to get nothing out of this. I know I'm going to get nothing out of this. I just want one little province or something. Why did they have to abandon their siege? Jefferson, Madison. Okay, Madison, no. That's, It's not what we wanted. We are gonna get nothing out of this war. Yep. We got nothing. We got Carolina's gratitude. We got Carolina's eternal gratitude. And prestige, I guess. We got their thanks. You got self-respect. Yeah, self-respect in an empty bag is worth the price of the bag. Alright. That's 1 hour and 13 minutes. So we're going to call an end to this video. Today Carolina broke their alliance with us. Alright, well, that means we get more diplomatic points. So, win-win, guys. They hate us now. Look at this. The computer just totally changes its mind. I help you win a war and now you hate me. Great. Great. They are the target of a coalition. They hate me. They don't need allies. They need enemies. They need a real challenge. A digital challenge. Alright. So today we vassalized Mississippi, West Virginia, and Florida. And they all now belong to Texas. Soon, very soon. So all we have to worry about is taking pretty much Georgia and Carolina, which I'm probably going to break up Carolina, take most of Georgia in 2 wars. Yeah, I can take Georgia in 2 wars. Alabama, No problem. The only thing I have to worry about is a coalition. So, we'll see you next time. This is probably the last video I'll make tonight, so see you guys around.